Hey, babe.
Yeah.
I know we've been, sick these last couple of days, but there's been a lot going on. Let's talk about this budget that passed very narrowly.
Let's jump in
first,
right there.
And then
everything's gonna pass narrowly because you don't need a 2/3. You just need that 51. So everything that happens is gonna be by 1 or 2 votes. Okay, continue.
Well, let's talk about how this budget plan affects especially rural America and how it affects all of us. It trickles down back to everybody.
Okay. First of all, the budget as a whole is just a giant fucking tax break for rich people. And it's only passed the House, so it'll probably get some revisions when it goes into the Senate and whatever. Mm-hmm. But the main thing, they're cutting we'll call it $900 billion out of Medicaid. Now, that is basically the help for the people that need it most. This is for poor people, for handicapped people, for old people that don't have any money, for people in assisted living, for the most vulnerable people, poor kids, single moms, and they're basically eliminating it. So, Republicans want to sell you this rugged individuality of go out there and pull your bootstraps up and make something for yourself and blah, blah, blah. Well, first of all, none of those motherfuckers did shit. No one's self-made, guys. I hate to break it to you. I'm sure you're out there working hard and killing it, and that's all fucking fine and good, but you didn't do it on your own.
Right.
None of you.
Exactly.
You had a teacher teach you something. You had a parent show you something.
Yep.
You had a neighbor fucking change your tire.
Yep.
Whatever the fuck it is,
mm-hmm.
We all live and die together. Mm-hmm. And when the boat sinks, we all fucking drown. Mm-hmm. You didn't do it on your own, and neither did any of these motherfuckers. So they're basically taking the rug out from under the people that need the help the most. And they want to say, oh, well, it's fraud. There's no fraud, man. There's no fraud. Yeah, okay. Some people might steal food stamps because they're white, they're not married, and their girlfriend has a good job, and he gets food. Okay, fucking so what? Those are drops in the bucket. They don't matter. And you know what? If you found a way to get one over on the government, good for you. Take every fucking dime from them you can. Those people are scumbags, and you should fucking bleed them dry if you can. But it just doesn't happen. They've done study after study after study on this shit. And it's so small, and it's such a drop in the bucket. And these guys want to punish these crimes that don't even exist. Mm-hmm. And they're talking about all this other shit. Oh, we're going to not tax tips and blah, blah, blah. That's a fucking scam, too. Mm-hmm. You go, oh, well, I'm going to get to keep more of my tips. Okay, well, that's great. Why are they doing that? Well, this country lately has been pushing back against tipping culture because it's out of control. Yes. Anywhere you go now, you go to the library and check out a book and there's a fucking button to put a tip on it. So,
no. Oh my goodness.
What they're doing is making it look like they're doing you a favor. But what they're really doing is giving the business owner an excuse to not fucking pay you. So yeah, you're getting to keep more of your tips, but as the culture was moving away from tipping, these business owners were starting to freak out. Oh my God, I might actually have to pay this person a living wage. Mm-hmm. I might actually have to pay a bartender $20 an hour. I might have to actually pay a server $15 or $20 an hour. Mm-hmm. So now, that's off the table. And honestly, I don't think that's going to pass anyway. I don't think that will be in the final bill because I watched the video and this guy broke it down. Basically, all these tax cuts, we're going to, if all of this stayed in the way it's written, even with slashing Medicaid and doing away with a lot of the Social Security and all this other evil, fucked up shit they want to do, it would literally add tens of trillions of dollars to our deficit over the next few years. That's insane. We're $30 trillion in debt, and these guys want to add tens of trillions of dollars in debt to the debt.
When they came out on record saying they were trying to pay the debt off because we were going bankrupt. That's what Elon said.
Right, and but that's all smoke and mirrors too. The guy hasn't even found any fraud. If you go through this Doge shit and you actually look at, he's listing completed contracts as canceled contracts. Mm-hmm. So what that basically means is, let's say you wanted to remodel your kitchen and you hire me to do it. and it's $1,000. Let's just use a round number. I complete your kitchen, remodel your kitchen, you pay me $1,000, then you go, well, I eliminated that from the budget. No, you didn't. You paid me. So you didn't save any money. So that's the shit that they're listing as canceled contracts because they're complete. You spent the money.
Right.
It's already spent. You didn't save anything. So this is all just a way to take the money and put it in the hands of rich people. In particularly Elon Musk and Trump and Trump's buddies and apparently fucking Vladimir Putin because we're owned by Russia now. So yesterday, the former director of the KGB, just looking up this guy's name, my Russian's a little rusty. You should work on yours. You're going to need it.
I was thinking about that yesterday.
Nikolai Patrushev. He's the former director of the KGB and the FSB, which is basically their CIA, FBI. This guy's Putin's direct homie, like best aide, and he flat out said, the election campaign is over, and to achieve success in the election, Donald Trump relied on certain forces to which he now has obligations. Flat out said, without saying it, we own this motherfucker, and we own you.
And he owes us.
And now everything's for sale. They want to drill in the national park. That's the other thing. They slashed national parks budget. Why? Because that way the parks can look disheveled and disarrayed, and then they can privatize it. And when you privatize it, then you can sell it.
Oh my God.
So they want to sell your parks and take away your fucking Medicaid and fucking sell. They want to sell you citizenship. $5 million, want in? Only requirement is to have $5 million and be white.
Oh my God.
So yeah, budget, not great. And the little things in it are just to make you think it's great. Don't fall for it. So, I mean, I guess it passed the House, don't call them. Call your senators, email your senators, go throw eggs at their house, I don't fucking know. Well, eggs are expensive, don't do that.
Well, you guys know what to do in the midterms, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, that's a start, that's a thing. I don't know if it means much, but I guess. I don't think you're going to flip Florida, but hey, maybe, I don't know.